This is Gilberto Lima. Gilberto got born again in this church 20-something years ago. Yay! He was married, living in Pickering. He's got a wife, has 2 kids, a son and a daughter. You are not following after God. I'm not going to say you were a pagan, but you were not following after God. And somehow you came to the revival meetings, you got born again, correct?
Well, we used to call Presbyterian and Baptist cousins. So you were my cousin back then, right?
You were Presbyterian-ish.
Yeah.
Right.
So we used to call cousins, right? So but it was totally different, right? And I came to the meeting. Somebody invited me to come with them, and I was walking at the door, put the Bible on my chest. God protect me from everything. And we sit right there, and Peter Jackson, that was going to preach, was drunk on the Spirit. He couldn't say anything, and he was just laughing. And all the church got healed. Everybody that was sick. I don't know if you remember this meeting.
I don't, but that's all right.
And everybody got sick, got healed. The people that was sick got healed. So that has encouraged me. And I told the person, I think God is in this place.
Yeah.
So from that point on, my life total changed.
So now your wife and her parents are not happy about that. And can I just summarize real quick?
Uh-huh.
They had a intervention, and they challenged you, choose our daughter or choose Jesus. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, they are on the farm. I was very successful in business, and we had a large home, and so the people we had some dinner kind of like for the family, and the father of my wife, ex-wife, said to me, he was a little drunk, and he come to me and said, I need to talk to you. I said, what do you want to talk to me about? He said, the family got a meeting and they are worried about you. They all been against you. And he said to me, the only thing that I can tell you that, they think you are on a cult involving, this church that you are going, and they do not want this. But myself, I think you're a nice guy. I don't have a problem. The only thing I have a problem with when you talk about this healing thing. So that's, I'm a little bit, But I said, well, could you tell the family, please? Tell them that I'm okay. They worry about themselves. Do not worry about me. I'm fine. So if you know, I can keep on this. So, and from that point on, they start to really put a pressure on me. And, for those that were here in that time of the revival knew how when you are into the revival here, it was really hard to pull back, right? Because the presence of God, the glory of God, the everything was here. You don't want to miss that. And what took place, my son, he tried play hockey, and he was just a little guy. I'm just summarize it shortly. And for my surprise, we used to travel a lot because the kids was small and no school. So on a Saturday morning, the ex-wife, I said, well, take the Kenan to the hockey school, and I'm going to stay home and, give us some cleanup and prepare a brunch for us. But before that, to the pressure of the family on her, right? So when she came back from the with my son, I had the brunch, everything set on the table. So we sat down for have a brunch, and when I just scooped some food, she got up off the table and went in the washroom and came back. When she came back with a cigarette. I did not know that she is smoking. I said, "What?" I was like shocked with that. So, and she said, "Well, I give you a choice. You choose this God thing that you. My choice is this. You have to choose between me and your God." Well, I read this in the Bible. I never thought this possible.
This isn't going to happen to you.
No, I mean it's like it's a dream, right? And I just like, what's going on now? But I was so shocked on my spirit that I couldn't hear anything from God, and it was everything silent. And then no, you have to decide. You have to decide between me or your God. So I said, well, that's it's a little tough, but So I said to her, well, I love you. No, I didn't say I love you. I like you. But
that may have been a slight problem right there. Just because of time here, let me just summarize this quick because there's better parts of this story. Long story short, he gave 100% of his business to his wife.
Yeah.
Gave 100% of the house to his wife.
Everything.
Gave everything that he had to his wife. Left. Divorced.
Yeah.
You're living with your small group leader in their basement in Pickering.
Well, it was amazing that because the person, when I did this, okay, and I did not told anybody that I was planning to do that. And one of the person that was there that time was Ann Brown, was right there. We used to go on a cell group together.
Ann and her husband.
And her husband David Brown
used to lead a small group in Pickering.
And those people is very prophetic, and I felt God said, "Do not tell nobody what you are doing. I have to walk the faith, do all this." When the lawyers, send the papers for the divorce, I had to sign without consulting nobody. I signed everything, and I said, and I told her, "Don't worry about spending money with a lawyer, because I'm going to release everything to you, house, the investment,
all that
business,
stuff,
everything." And I signed.
And you moved in with David and Ann.
Yeah, and then I said to her, "I'm just going to take a Pathfinder." I had a Pathfinder that I used, I said, "I'll take the Pathfinder probably, but until then I do not know that where I'm going to stay." I said, "Well, I just get the car and, and I sleep inside the car."
You kept the car.
I kept one car.
You're living in your car.
Yeah. So, but before I didn't have to go there. So I went at night for my cell group, and I asked for prayer, and David Brown, Ann's husband, Ann was not on the meeting in the night, and he said to me, he's tall guy. He put the arm in me and said, "Bro, don't worry, you're going to live with me." So without consulting his wife, right? So I got home, so they made me feel at home. So, but I didn't tell them what I did, So not until when the lawyer, from the church here, that I found a lawyer in the church here that he called me crazy. Why you do that? When he had all the paper, all the information, why you do that? I said, well, I just heard from God and I did. So, because of time, so I released of that. But you know, it's amazing. I can tell for you when you do a act on faith and believe in the Lord.
What he says to you.
What
Yeah.
He says to you, you can believe. You can. It's a guarantee.
Okay, stop right there. Maria, come on up here. Let me tell you another part of the story. Part of Gilberto hears that there's a lady in our church, Maria, that has a larger house in Port Credit, and a whole bunch of middle-aged young adults who are single, never married, separated, divorced, are staying in her house because she's got a big house. So how many bedrooms in Maria's house?
Oh, a lot. It was a lot. Yeah.
13?
It was a lot.
13? 14? 15?
No, it's a less than that.
A little,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
How many kitchens?
Quite like three, right? Three.
Three, like bigger kitchens than in my house.
Three-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, three. It's a large house. Maria is a eye doctor. She's my eye doctor. Yay. Coming to see you soon. Gilberto moves into the house. Long story short, he's in the basement. They begin to like each other.
Not in the basement, no, Steve.
You were in the, where were you?
Oh, it was.
In the servants' quarters?
Yeah.
Anyways, look, I'm just trying to get to the good part here. So, anyways, Maria never married, and Gilberto, Sandra and I had the privilege of officiating at your wedding. How many years ago?
14.
14 years ago.
Yeah.
So, Maria, I never met Gilberto's first wife, but this is a bigger house.
Yeah.
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 A bigger
Yeah,
house.
bigger house.
A better wife.
Oh, my gosh.
Would you say that you've received 100 times as much?
I think I received more than that.
Amen. Perfect. That's all I needed you to say. Bless you guys.